Hello. We're live.
Yay, we're here. Who else is here?
I don't know.
Wonder if anyone's here.
There's people here. It says there's 3 people waiting, so that's probably 2 people. Because, I'm looking at it.
Mm.
I'm just waiting. Right. So I can just mute that thing. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
If you're here, say hi and all that jazz. So, we're here to talk about this one. See, I really like your cover. I like the purple.
I don't know, I kind of like yours.
I do like the sprayed edges, though.
Well, see, there you go.
But this in purple...
Yeah, that would absolutely do it for me.
Hi, Dion.
Hey, Dion.
Did you manage to read it? I know you bought it.
Like most of it.
So, what did we think? Star rating? Well, 1 out of 5.
3.5.
Nope.
Oh, well. You tried, and that's the important part.
You reached traps 2. It's fine. Well, stay for the vibes. It's all good.
Right, exactly.
Ugh.
Exactly. Just hang out. We're here for a good time, not a long time.
To be fair, I did...
we could be here for a long time. Fuck, I don't know.
Possibly. When I started it, I was like, is this fantasy? Is it magical realism? Is it what? Because it's like, the way the book was described, it felt fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
And then reading it, it was definitely urban fantasy and like magical realism kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
That sucks.
It's okay. Hug. Hate when that slump hits, but sometimes you just gotta, ride it. Just binge watch TV. Do whatever else you feel like doing.
Yep.
Other than reading. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yes. I mean, it does take a while to get into it.
Yeah. It was I thought it was slow to start off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought it was slow to start off.
I need to clean my glasses. I think it doesn't really pick up until we get introduced to the 3rd character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it wasn't until we got introduced to him that I was like, okay, this might actually be going somewhere.
Mm. So, you said 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 3.5 to a 4. I don't know how I'm going to rate it. Well, I'll probably put 3.5 on Storygraph, but put a 4 on Goodreads, because I tend to give it the benefit of the doubt if it's over on Goodreads. Because, they don't do fractions.
Yeah.
No, you can only judge books in this manner, and that is it. So, no. Screw you, I won't even rate anything. Mm-hmm. But yeah. So, we're going to jump into spoilers, because
it's hard.
It's hard to talk about a book.
Yeah.
And, without spoilers. So, favorite character?
Honestly, I'm going to say Nicholas. I'm going to say Nicholas, and I'll tell you why. Nicholas had to overcome so much to do what he did. He had to overcome so much conditioning.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that he was raised and the fears and the, all of those things, he had to come over so much and then he managed to defy everything, that he had been taught, all of that in order to go against his uncle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite was Collins.
Okay. I did like Collins.
Just because, grumpy, sarcastic fuck. It's like,
Right.
hello. Do you not see who I'm like, engaged to?
Right.
So, but yeah, the sisters were a bit bleh for me.
Yeah.
I did like the intrigue, but at the beginning it was just secret, can't tell you, secret. And then, that was frustrating. But then when it felt like we were getting more reveals of, like, why the secrets are there, kind of,
Mm-hmm.
the ins and outs of, like, we don't know the full secrets, even though some of the plot twists were frickin' telegraphed.
Yeah.
Big red flag, like, woohoo, woohoo. It's like, this is what is
Look,
gonna
she's a
happen.
scribe.
Uh-huh.
Amazing. It's like magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, obviously,
It took me until about the 50% mark
mm-hmm.
before I was finally really into it. So,
Hi,
hey, Pat.
Bless you.
So, yeah, it took me about the 50-60% mark
Mm-hmm.
before I really got into it. Because before that, it was just like I couldn't figure out what was going on, and I didn't really like the characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It definitely took.
Yeah.
I think it were about chapter 8. Chapter 8 and 9,
I'm
10.
not sure it was paced well.
No.
That may be the problem. I don't think it had good pacing. It was too slow.
The ending felt really rushed as well.
Yes.
I mean, it's like I didn't know if that was just me frantically trying to finish reading it.
It wasn't just
or if it was actually rushed.
Yeah, and I feel like the author was trying to convey that sense of urgency. We've got to get all of this done now. We've got to finish this. We got to move. We got to move.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think she did it right.
Mm-mm. I mean, it's not bad. She didn't do a bad job. She didn't do a bad job.
It's very clearly a debut.
Yes.
It's very clearly a debut.
Oh.
Who is outside? I don't know.
You got a stalker, love?
No, I just hear people talking outside.
Someone going through your bins. See, I was annoyed. I was like, oh, kitty, I want the cat to be magical. And then right towards the ending, I was like, oh, is it going to be magical? Is it finally? And then no, it was just a cat.
Just a cat.
I think they missed a trick on that one. So how did we feel about the plot twists?
Which one?
Well, Esther being a scribe, like, that was telegraphed so fucking early.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was very early. I can see why it was necessary.
Mm-hmm.
It made more sense as to why her dad wanted her to keep moving all the time.
Mm-hmm. I didn't get the secrecy between, this the dad and the sisters.
Yeah, me either. I feel like that's something you should have set them all down and had a conversation about.
Yeah, basically saying that, like, oh, she's run away, and yet tell the other one, nah, you've got to leave, and every year on this date you've got to leave, you've got to move. Yeah. It's like, yeah, I understand there's, like, some kind of, like, gag order, but not for them at that point. There wasn't. Definitely not for the dad.
I think the NDA thing was overused.
Mm-hmm.
It was. I feel like it was overused. It became,
A plot device.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. It was. It was. There was too much of it.
Mm-hmm. It's like I understand it with the with Maram being put under, well, putting herself under one so she couldn't reveal the secrets to Richard, or as I've called him in my notes, Uncle Knobhead. So I understand that, but it was just like, it felt like every person that you came across had an NDA.
Yeah.
It was like Collins
Yeah.
had
Everybody
one.
mother had one.
Yeah, stepmom had one.
Yeah.
Mir-
Everybody's got one. Everybody's got one. You've got one. I've got one. Everybody's got one.
It's the new accessory.
Felt like an episode of Oprah Winfrey. You get an NDA. You get an NDA.
I mean, true. Very,
Yeah.
very true.
And the plot relied too heavily on them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I could see them as an interesting plot device, but they were, I mean, you might as well just have titled the book, I Can't Talk About It.
Yeah. It's a secret.
Yeah.
Okay, notes. What have I put down here? Have you got any random thoughts that you want to shout out? Got lol, Abe's books, because you know the dad was called Abe.
Okay, yeah, no, I couldn't remember what the dad was called. I couldn't remember. Chekhov's gun.
Okay.
Are you familiar?
It sounds familiar. If you start explaining it.
Okay, so basically the idea is that if you're going to put a gun in, if you're going to mention something,
use it.
You use it. Exactly. Yes. You don't put a gun on the mantle unless somebody's going to get shot.
Yes.
And I don't remember why it's called Chekhov's gun, but that's what it's called. Mm-hmm. It's got something to do with Star Trek, obviously, but whatever. Thinking about that cat.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Yeah.
What was the point?
Mm-hmm.
Where's Chekhov's gun?
Yeah, having just a random stray.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, they missed something with that because, you know, I was like, ooh, kitty, be a shapeshifter, be magical, you know.
Yeah, nothing.
Because I also felt like how it was initially posed with, like, the library and, you know, Uncle Knobhead being, like, you know, Nicholas's protector and, like, you know, getting bodyguards and stuff. And I'm like, hang on a minute, why has Nicholas got all these fucking bodyguards and yet these two sisters literally got nobody and nothing?
Mm-hmm.
So it felt like, you know, a person could have had like a secret protector with the, like, you know, the kitty cat, but no.
Nah.
No.
Mm-mm.
Well, there's one part of the book where she got, I think Esther started herself with her reflection, and I was like, I've scared myself with my own reflection before. Not just because I've looked in the mirror and looked at my face and gone, ugh, but I mean, that does happen from time to time. But
I feel you.
I was bleach blonde for quite a while when I was a teen, and then I went like deep, like purple, like a really rich plum color. And we had these big windows in the living room, and it was nighttime, and the curtains had not been closed. I basically walked through the living room, gone into the kitchen, and then come out of the kitchen and walked past the window, seeing a reflection of someone that, like, you know, is not, you know.
It scared the piss out of yourself?
Oh, yeah. I shat my pants. Shat my pants. I was wondering if you've ever done it to yourself where you've just, you know, randomly just, fuck. And then you're just like,
Tell
I'm
it
a
to fuck.
dickhead. Just giving myself a heart attack for no fucking reason.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I've done that. So, passing through the mirrors.
Yes.
It was weird to me that they could walk through the mirrors and everything was fine. But then when they put that one guy through the mirror, he died.
Yeah. I think because I don't know, it didn't feel like it was explained very well.
It wasn't.
You know, they pushed him. Well, Esther and Pearl pushed the old bodyguard through.
Yeah.
And he got all mangled and hooked up. But yet when... I suppose it's because magic doesn't...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because they're scribes.
Yeah. Magic doesn't touch them. They can create the magic. They just can't. It just doesn't affect them in any way. Which is a shit deal.
Yeah.
That must suck.
Yeah.
Balls. It's like, I could do all these magical things. I can create all these magical things. Can't do fuck all with them.
Right. Absolutely fucking useless.
Yeah. I suppose that's why only Esther and Nicholas went through the mirror at the end.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at us. Figuring it out together.
Right. Right. Putting our heads together.
Oh, when Cecily asked Joanna to like go into the living room and wait for her because she was like finally going to tell her, I was like, no, that's sus as fuck. Don't do it. And then she's like, yeah, I'm just gonna like, you know, lock you in this room because, you know, I need to break your wards.
Right.
Or whatever.
Don't mind me. I'm just going to lock you in this room so that you can't get out. And yeah.
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 And then this whole, and there again with the NDAs. Oh, I literally can't tell you. I want to tell you, but I can't tell you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There was too much of that. The book would have been just as good, possibly even better, if Cecily had just been able to be upfront and be like, look, you know, this is what's going on. Because then you have the issue of, you know, okay, so do I believe her?
Yeah.
Which is a totally different, you know, internal argument for Joanna to have.
Definitely. And then it's... do you know when you're reading YA and there's the main character that's always like, you know, well, I can't talk to anyone about it. I've just got to sit here and stew with my thoughts and my feels and where. And it's just like,
yeah,
99% of your problems can be solved if you just spoke to some fucker.
Yep.
It kind of felt like that with the NDA.
Yeah.
It was just like,
I don't like the miscommunication trope.
Mm-hmm.
And everything about the NDA screams miscommunication trope.
Yep.
Yeah. That's why I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Just hit me. That's why I don't like it. Because I don't like the miscommunication trope.
Mm-hmm.
The longer I think about it, the more I want to take that one star away, that half star away.
Well, I haven't rated it on Goodreads yet because I literally finished it at 9:30. It's like, what is there? Yeah, like the plot twists of Miram being Esther's mum. It was like,
I honestly did not see that one coming.
I felt it more towards the end.
Yeah.
Before, like, you know, the reveal happened, I felt like it was gonna happen because I was like, well, why is Miram doing all of this, and it's like,
Yeah.
what connection? It's like, obviously she's seen the Nicholas's eye bobbing around in goo, and you know, she's seeing all the mirrors, the wall, the bank of mirrors, like just basically perving over Esther in every mirror possible. Cringe.
Ugh.
Think about the amount of shit you do in front of a mirror.
Right?
I mean, yeah, someone just like, you know, got a freaking film of me popping zits all over, all over a mirror. I'm like, yeah. No, cringe.
Uh-uh.
I mean, being secretly watched is,
Yeah.
it gives you the ick anyway, but gives you a cough as well, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah. I felt like it could have also played into that. It could have played into the creepy vibes with that.
Yeah.
Because clearly she knew she was being watched. And she
Yeah.
knew what to look for in the mirrors.
Yeah. I don't know. It was very much a debut book.
Mm-hmm.
Very much a debut book.
Yeah. You could sit here and, I mean, there were things that you think about, like we all did the whole, you know, oh, the magic doesn't touch them because they were scribes. It's
Right.
like, okay, that makes sense now. I'm thinking on it, but it feels like there's quite a few plot holes within the book.
Yeah.
Because it's like she knew the magic and, like, you know, what to look for with the mirrors and everything. So it's like, I just wouldn't have a fucking mirror anywhere.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. Getting rid of all of those.
So yeah, I stated early on that, like, you know, creepy uncle is the one that, like, you know, has put the hit out on Nicholas and, like, you know, done the whole thing to, like, you know, keep him compliant, because it, you know, you're the last remaining scribe, even though he wasn't, but, you know, it was definitely, you're my workhorse.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, is he the one that killed, like, you know, his brother, which turned out to be, well, which ended up turning out to be his son, because, was it great granddaddy?
Great grandson, great grandson, something like that. Yeah. And the thing about Moram, the end of the book wanted to redeem her.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not feeling it.
To be fair, I was pissed off with that because she'd gone through all of this, done all of this for the library and the kids as well. The kids are a second thought, but, you know, the library.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't have to be the library. It's like, you could have done it just because fucking Richard's an absolute fucking power hungry knob. But no, it's the library and the magic. And then secondly, because of the kids.
Yeah.
And then she just fucking bolts. She's just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
She's basically not had a relationship with her daughter for fucking years and years. Either daughter, to be fair. And you'd think that now she could have. Pardon?
What do you mean either daughter?
Well, her actual daughter and then Joanna.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I was like, wait, what?
What?
Because the only one that was hers was Esther.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Anyway, yeah. So she hadn't had a relationship with her.
She hadn't had a relationship, and she goes through all of it, and then it's like, you'd think that she'd stick around.
Nah, fucks off. And like I said, the end of the book tried to redeem her, and I'm not feeling it. Like, everything that she did, she kept getting people killed. You know, she was completely complicit, in Nicholas's father and mother getting murdered. She was complicit in Nicholas losing his eye. She was complicit in Nicholas being locked up and forced to be nothing more than a scribe all the time. She was complicit in the attacks. She was complicit in all of that.
Well, even before Nicholas, when, like, you know, you have the flashback of whatever, it was talking about Nicholas's dad, and it's like he'd lost an eye as well.
Yep.
So obviously he'd been attacked at that point, and then it's like, yeah. I mean, that's probably why she up sticks and were like, yeah, see ya, because you know, she stuck around too long to be like, hang on a minute, you let all this shit happen.
It not only let it happen, but helped it happen.
Like,
she knew that Nicholas's dad was going to try to escape, so she told Uncle what's his face,
Richard,
about
Uncle
it.
Mobed.
She told the uncle about it so that he would stop them. She actively participated.
And,
you know, there's I don't think there's any, she had no remorse. You know, she just was like, yeah, I did this all for the library. Fuck the library.
Not for your kids. Not for your kids. The library. Yeah. That didn't sit right with me either. Just the whole, like, you know, it's all about the books. And it's like,
yeah, I think it's time to set those books on fire.
Yeah. Well, I don't agree with burning books, but you know.
No, I know, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, if they're books that people can use to, like, kill other people with, maybe.
Yeah. Burn the bad books.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Just reading through my comments, I was just like, well done, Nick. He's finally figured it out.
Right. Took him a minute, but...
Yeah. Did Richard kill his own brother? Probably.
Yeah.
See, my notes aren't really astounding at all. There's just a lot of my inner thoughts of just like, heh.
Yeah.
No, seriously, does Esther not think for a moment that Pearl could be innocent? Yeah, it's like, she's the only one that could ever walk through your bedroom door and nick a book.
Right.
What? I said that, that Abe probably bought his new car for Esther to run away with.
Yeah.
Like, well, look, let's buy a new car. Next day, it's gone. But yeah, I mean, it's not a bad first debut. It's not a bad debut.
No, but it's very definitely a debut.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And some things were definitely overused.
Yeah.
I think it could have done with a better editor.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. But, you know, it was still a good book. It was a worthwhile read.
Any other... Oh, hang on.
Hey, Sharon's here. Hey, Sharon.
Hi. We're just about to wrap up. What did you think about it, Sharon? Because Sharon's read it. We were just about to wrap up, but you're here.
You're here. We don't have to wrap up now.
We don't have to wrap up.
We can talk more. Yay.
I will show you this, what I got.
Oh, look at you.
I got it last month, so I've not read it yet.
When you do, let me know.
I will.
I want to know.
Sharon likes Becky Chambers as well, so.
Yeah. Yeah, Becky Chambers is pretty amazing.
So while Sharon's typing a response, What we're reading this month, I've got it on audio. So
Lots of Jade and Shadow. I
lots of
am
Jade
50%
and
of
Shadow.
the way in. I started it this morning during sprints.
So this will be our second or second Silvia Moreno-Garcia book.
Yeah. Ooh. Agree.
Mm-hmm.
Agree. What did you rate it, Sharon? We both gave it 3.5. Yeah, I want the library, but I want like that secret door in the library. So I can like push the door open and line the walls with more bookshelves.
I also felt like the little subterfuge thing it kind of climaxed too quickly. Like it's like she slipped a note in, it took him to a book, and then that took him to the place where the door was. I'm like, nah, you've got to do more. You've got to do at least 3 places.
Yeah, exactly.
You
got to go from one book to another book to another book, and then you can have the door.
Yeah, it felt too quickly.
Yeah.
For the library mainly.
Okay, yeah.
They're all Sharon's definitely all about the vibes though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, there were a lot of vibes in this book.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there were a lot of vibes in this book.
Just wish it had a better editor.
Yeah.
I think you weren't here for the whole chat before with the whole. We think that the NDA plot device was used way too much. It was just, it felt constant. But like, no, I can't tell you. I want to, but I can't. Yeah.
Who was your favorite character, Sharon? Because these are things we talked about already. But I want to hear what you have to say too. Who did you like best? I like Nicholas because, like I was telling Paula, he overcame so much to get to a point where he could successfully fight against his uncle / great-great-great-grandfather. That, he had to get past that abuse. He had to get past that conditioning, all of that. And I really admired that about him.
Yeah. I mean, even, my favorite
character,
Nicholas. Like mine was Collins and then Nicholas.
Yeah.
But I love a sarcastic grumpy bugger. So what can I say?
There you go.
Even the scene with where he made the carpet, the flying carpet. Clearly, Nicholas had no privacy in that house whatsoever because his uncle went in and I think Uncle Knobhead had a kink for watching people or just being a nosy fucktard. Because
if you're going to control somebody to that level, you've got to know exactly
what's going on. Yeah.
So you've got to have that level of surveillance in order to maintain that level of control.
True. This is why mine's I've been with him 15, 16 years. So not married. We're still engaged, but we're living in sin. Guess what? I like it.
That's horror.
Okay, weddings are expensive.
Right?
And to be fair, now I'm just like, my dad can't walk me down the aisle, so I don't really see the point. So I think when we do get married, it's just, going to be you guys are justice of the peace.
Yeah.
And for us, it's just it's just a court thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Yeah, back to the scene with the whole carpet. He was like, no. He was like, I'm going to go on the carpet first and check that it's safe. And it's like, seriously, you need to lift up on that control.
Can't do it.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Not. Oh, I need a new spine.
I feel that. I feel that.
I mean, I've been. It's like they can give you other body parts. Why can't I have a new spine, please?
Right. Here's what I've always wondered.
Okay.
Consider the organ transplant.
Mm-hmm.
What would happen if you transplanted a brain? Where would the personality go?
I don't know if they could transplant a brain.
Well, I'm saying like theoretically.
Mm.
Like I know they can, I'm sure they can't.
Mm-hmm.
But like where would the personality go? Would the personality go with the brain?
You'd think so.
Right? So you get a brain transplant, now there's a whole new person walking around in your body. How creepy is that?
I think that's the whole thing of like, you know, the heads in the jars. You know, you can put the head on a different body.
Mm-hmm.
I think we just get used to the way of life, Sharon, to be fair. I think it's the status quo for us. It's just our normal.
Couldn't do it. Could not be me.
I mean, I do. It's like, I love my kids. But just thinking about how carefree and easy things were before them.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, if I wanted to go anywhere or do anything, I didn't have to set up childcare. I didn't have to, you know, think. I didn't have to. There weren't all these other steps to deal with.
Yeah.
I could just go do whatever I wanted.
Yep. I like that.
Yeah.
If I want to get up and go do something, I get up, I close the window, and I go and do.
Yes.
Yep.
I miss that.
Yep. I believe that you do. I have to show you. Hang on one second.
I think we've exhausted our chat for the book right now. We're just randomly doing live of like chats and vibes. So
pretty much, we're vibing. So I have this box.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good sized box, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
I know what's in this box. I'm going to show you what's in this giant box.
What's in the box?
Oh, what's in the box?
Do you know
see how big this box is?
Yeah. What's really upsetting is I did that line to our eldest. I was like, "What's in the box?" And looked at me like I'd just grown a third head. I'm like, "Oh, you know nothing, child." Is it a book? Yeah, is it a bookmark? Is it a tiny thing?
It's a battery.
Jesus Christ.
One coin battery. One. Not even a pack of 3. One coin battery.
That is insane. I mean, they do the cardboard little like envelopes. That could have fit in that easily. That is nuts. Oh, let me show you what Sharon sent me.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Her Illumicrate edition.
That's pretty. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh.
It is very pretty. Very, very pretty. I can't wait to read it, but I've got to hold off because obviously I've got stuff to read.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, I started. Did I tell you that I started Gods of Jade and Shadow this morning?
You said it in sprints.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I started this morning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about halfway there.
How are you liking it so far?
It's good. It's good. I'm enjoying it. Good. It's actually, Silvia Moreno-Garcia is, at this point, I will read anything that she writes.
See, it feels like I read everything that she writes, but I haven't actually. Yeah. To be fair, so some of the books on my shelf are audiobook trophies. So I know you're not a fantasy girly, and I'm really thankful that you sent it to me. Yeah. And to be fair, she sent it to me because I'm a cheeky bitch. Like she said, well, come to the live next month then.
Right? Read it.
Or should I say this month?
Yeah, because that's this month.
Yeah.
That's
we do our lives on the first. We have the month to read it, and then we do the first Saturday. So what would that be?
It'll be
for November.
4th.
The 4th.
Yep.
Yes.
4th of November.
So the 4th of November, we will be talking about Gods of Jade and Jade.
Dun dun dun. I actually have the hardback of that book, but it's on my TBR shelf or on my TBR cart rather, in the living room. And I am so lazy that I did not want to get up and go into the living room to get the hardcover off of my shelf.
Did you buy it on an ebook?
I bought the ebook. I spent $15 to not walk into the living room.
See if it could be. Yeah, but to be fair, if you've already read it, the live is on the 4th of November. So
yeah. It's really good. You won't be disappointed. I'm about halfway through it, and it's really good.
See, I enjoy Silvia Moreno-Garcia's writing, but they don't hit like I feel they need to for me. It's like with the Daughter of Dr. Moreau, I was so excited for that, and it didn't hit where I wanted it to.
Yeah.
The other one was Mexican Gothic. It's like I liked the vibe, but the story was a bit bleh. But it's like I'm excited to read this one, and there's the other one, Silver Nitrate, by her that I want to read as well.
I don't have that one yet. But I'll get there.
It may be a choice for December's pick.
I'll get Kindle First Reads.
Yes.
Okay, so she has a short story on First Reads this month.
Yeah, no, I didn't get it. No, I'm not working out. Go away. It's like, are you working out? No, I'm sat here. It's like, yes, my heart's racing because we're talking about books.
Right.
It does, and the premise looks good. But to be fair, the a book that kind of feels that kind of vibe was Night Film by Marisha Pessel. That whole like old Hollywood haunted kind of thing. And I thought I was going to really enjoy that, and I didn't. So, but obviously, different writer, different book, but definitely interested in the premise. Oh, so how's everyone else feeling? Anything you guys got?
I just read the summary for Silver Nitrate, and it sounds really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
When does that come out? Oh, it's out.
Yeah.
Oh, came out in July. Shows how much I pay attention.
I don't, man. I put myself
from Walmart.
I put myself on a book buying ban before, like, Percy Jackson, the new Percy Jackson book was coming out, and I was like, right, that's the only book I'm going to buy. And then got a notification that V. Schwab's The Threads of Power was coming out, and I was like, fuck. So, yeah, I don't pay attention either.
Yeah,
I think the only thing that the only one that I know, like, constantly of when it's coming out is Empire of the Damned, but that's just because it's constantly on social.
Yeah. Look.
Sorry.
No, I
Why
know
it was
it's
up,
for you.
yeah, but why it was up at 3 a.m.
Oh, God.
And yeah, I honestly didn't know if I was going to get to finish the book because I went upstairs to read it after my mum went home, and I fell asleep twice.
Mm.
I understand. I do understand. It's like when you go in a bookstore and leave without buying a book, you feel dirty.
Right? Well, it's like
I'm
going to an animal shelter and not leaving with a kitten.
Mm-hmm. It's like you just... They want you to take them home, and to be fair, and then they look at you.
Right? With those sad eyes.
Yeah, we're talking about books right now too, as well.
Yes, I
know. Oh. My back's really hurting.
I'm sorry. Do you want to go to bed?
Yeah.
Okay. We can wrap up.
So I don't want to because I love chatting and sitting and chatting, but my body's
yes,
just like...
Yeah.
My body's just like, bitch, stop.
Right. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, if you need to go lie down, yeah. You got to take care of yourself.
Don't wanna.
I know, right?
Do you remember when we were young?
Oh,
and our bodies just worked. I mean, we could literally fall from 6 foot, like, or 6 stories, and, like, nothing would break. We would bounce. We would get up. We would just walk that shit off.
Walk it off.
And you sleep wrong these days, and that's it. You laid up for a week.
Sleep at all.
Well, yeah, that's
all.
true.
And you wake up and your lower back is frozen.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I've got something going on with my knee.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I feel you.
There's that even like, sleep isn't even safe anymore because, sleep paralysis.
Right.
It's like, okay, I'll just lay here. I can't move. Yes.
Right? Exactly.
We're just falling apart.
The warranty has expired.
Is that I lived too much in my 20s. My body, did not. Nope. Oh.
Yeah. So much fun.
Shush you and your little teen. Right, if I say what's in the box, can you tell me what it's from?
Can you tell me what's in the box?
If only.
I know what's in the box.
I know what's in the box.
Oh, what's in the box?
What's in the box? But yeah, it's like back in the day when I was still working, and the young guns would come in, like, and I said, like,
See,
wow.
She doesn't know. She doesn't know what's in the box.
Educate yourself.
What's the name of that movie?
7.
Was that what it was? Okay, I couldn't remember.
Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman,
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Gwyneth Paltrow's head. Such a good movie. It's like peak Brad Pitt as well.
Oh, I know, right?
It's like 13 Monkeys. My God, my brain just stopped. Fight Club. 7. Like,
I can hang with old people. Shut up, Dion. I hope you step on a Lego.
How old are you, child?
She's like 10.
Okay. Aging is a privilege. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah, I'm 45 and my lower back is like, bitch, you thought.
Yeah.
That's just it. That's all there is.
Well, my back started, like, giving up the ghost when I was in my mid-20s.
Mm.
Well, no, to be fair, late teens. 24, bless you. You don't know you're born!
That's adorable.
Sweet, sweet child of mine. Kind of reaching hag age. Yeah. Well, if you're reaching hag age, what the feck are we? It's like I'm 40 next month. 40. What the fuck?
I'm 45.
Yeah. Yeah. When they say that, like, your school years are the best years of their life, no, they're not. They're not.
Look, anybody that tells you high school is the best years of your life peaked in high school.
Definitely. So very accurate. I mean, yeah. 40, that's a fun age.
What would
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. I said I wouldn't know. I ain't got there yet.
Right.
I don't even know if I'm gonna make it, to be fair, where my body feels.
You'll make it. You won't like it, but you'll make it.
So, like, I put my body through hell when I was younger because I was like a gymnast and a dancer.
Mm-hmm.
You won't think it to look at me now, but I was. And so then my back started, like, screwing up when I was like, late teens.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I ended up having an operation to fix the back, and it made me worse.
Great. Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Fair. I respect you respecting your mama.
Absolutely.
Back off Twitter. But yeah, growing old, it sucks. I do not recommend.
Was it somebody? I can't remember who it was that said getting old is not for sissies. Somebody said that.
Who said
it. I'm
probably. Probably the old dude from Bill and Ted. I can't remember his name right now. Played Rufus. He was a stand-up comedian, Carl something, I think.
It is often attributed to the American actress and comedian Betty Davis.
I mean, fair.
Yeah.
What's his name now? It's going to bug me. No, George Carlin. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like something he'd say, to be fair. George Carlin. There we go.
Yep.
That's fine.
Carlin. He was amazing.
He was.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. How do you feel about the news that Dumbledore died? And when that's how Chris told me. He was like, Dumbledore died. I was like, no. Dumbledore died a while ago.
Yeah.
Because the original Dumbledore, Richard Harris, was perfect. And then they gave it to... Then, obviously, they had to recast.
Yeah, well, they had to. Not much of an option.
No, but I don't like Michael Gambon's Dumbledore.
Yeah, I didn't care for him either.
And when Chris said, like, well, yeah, but in the later books when, like, Dumbledore's doing, like, the massive fight with... what's his face? Voldemort. There we go. I was like, could you see Richard Harris doing that? And I'm like, did you not see him in The Count of Monte Cristo? That dude's a fucking ninja.
Right?
Who's all the drugs and alcohol. Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, it was fun.
Oh yeah.
Well, to be fair, you know,
Drugs are always fun when you're doing them.
Yeah. I mean, I did my drugs in the teens. I wasn't, you know, when I was a gymnast and a dancer. I was a little bit too young for that.
Yeah.
As long as it's not Maggie Smith. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
National treasure. Love her. Facts. Love Maggie Smith.
The last time I did drugs, I was in the hospital. So I was under a doctor's supervision. When I had my car accident, and I had a compound fracture of my arm. You can still see the scar where the bone came out. And so the nurse says to me, as they're getting ready to start working on me, the nurse explains to me that they need to set my arm. And what they were going to have to do was basically pull until the bone went back in. And she says, there's not enough drugs that we can give you to make you not feel it. So instead, we're going to make you not remember it. And I'm like,
okay.
So they brought me up with ketamine.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing like a little special K.
Well, the last time I did drugs was 57 minutes ago.
You know.
And they're prescribed. They're hardcore drugs. Having a chronic pain condition's fun.
Oh yeah, let me tell you. Yeah. No, I've always wanted to try psychedelics, but I was always afraid to because you hear so many horror stories about people having bad trips.
Yeah. I mean, I had magic mushrooms once. And the only thing that I can remember from that is I was in the toilet and the walls were breathing.
Ooh.
It didn't freak me out, but it was just kind of like,
yeah,
like, what?
Right.
And I would have expected it to like freak me out because I had a touch of like claustrophobia back then.
Yeah.
But now I was quite happily just chilling and just be like, that's fucked up.
That's fucked up, dude.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, mine was I very much had an experience of being one with the universe. So if the entire universe was plaid.
Nice.
Yeah, it was everything was white, like, and not like looking at the furniture and the furniture is a plaid color, but literally the entire universe was nothing but it was white with a red stripe and a thin red stripe and a thick red stripe and a green stripe. And it was plaid. And I was literally part of the plaid. And at one point I separated myself from it like a little drop of water climbing itself out of the ocean. And I looked up and I looked around and everything was plaid. And I went, oh, well, that was pointless. And I dropped back down again. And that's it. And I remember it to this day. I remember exactly how it felt.
Yeah.
And I was one with the universe. And yeah.
Quite literally.
Literally. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I did my share of other things in my 20s, but psychedelics were the one thing that I never messed with. And so I can honestly now say that I've been on a trip and I don't ever have to do it again.
Yeah. I mean, I think like the other than what is medical grade and prescribed, I think the only other thing that, you know, I do from time to time is some weed. But it's mainly for freaking pain purposes, to be fair.
Right.
But yeah, being young and your body working and just doing whatever you fucking felt like. Whoever, whatever.
Exactly.
Youth is wasted on the young.
True story. True story. To be fair, though, wisdom would have been wasted on me at 22. So, you know.
Yeah. But even then, I mean, with the whole, it's like, you knew it's going to fuck you up, but, you know, you're in your 20s, you're just like, fuck it.
Right.
I mean, even now, we have the whole thing of like, that's tomorrow, that's tomorrow Paula's problem.
Right.
So, definitely, if I had the wisdom of what I was going to be like, I'd be like, yeah, fuck it. No, I can't.
But I can't snort coke like I did when I was 20.
I can't go out and live my life. Do you know why? Someone else has to push my fucking wheelchair. No.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not
you were
older that you realize how invincible you felt.
Never say
no,
never.
I really can't. I really can't. I really can't. I really can't. I have a fucking heart attack if I tried snorting coke now.
I can't even bowl like I did when I was younger. Literally, I bowl that way now. I've thrown the bowling ball backwards so many times when people. But I didn't want to come bowling. I wanted to come for the drinks.
Right.
I mean, it's like I don't even drink now, really. It's very rare that I drink. Unless I'm going out. And to be fair, going out now, it's too fucking pricey.
It's too expensive to go anywhere. Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. Just give me a bump, please.
Just a quick bump.
Just a quick bump. It's like, won't take the pain away, but I won't give a fuck where it's at.
Right.
So yeah, we had to buy a new microwave because our other one died, and I was looking up for new microwaves, and £200 for a new fucking microwave. I'm like, is it gonna serve me a 3-course? Is it gonna actually, like, you know, serve me a 3-course fucking meal? You know, bring it out to me and, like, you know, table service.
Right.
You're a fucking microwave.
I believe it. I'm not in favor. I'm not in favor.
To be fair, I was sat here and I was like, I should put on a bra right now because my tits are, like, you know, down here, and nah.
Who cares?
Nah. I mean, I'm live on the internet, but
who cares?
My tits are keeping my knees warm.
Oh shit.
So yeah, it's like we looked up some like toys that we got Wyatt, like we got him for his birthday in like 2019. And it's like, you know, because there's a similar one at school that he keeps going to, and I'm like, well, maybe we should like rebuy it for the home, seeing as, like, you know, it destroyed ours.
Right.
Yeah. The price when we bought it in 2019 was like £15. It's now $38.
I believe it.
Believe it.
Yep. I went the last time we had a big power outage, power was out for a couple of days, and the ceiling fan in my bedroom shorted out. And so now the ceiling fan won't turn. The light still works, but the ceiling fan won't turn. So I looked up new ceiling fans on the internet to try to buy a new one. $200. $200 for a new ceiling fan. So good thing it's getting cool.
I'd be like, let me take the motor out and, like, you know, just clean it with some WD-40. Right. Stick the motor back in and hope it works.
See if that'll work.
It's like refusing to buy new batteries in the remote. You're like, you're smacking the
Right.
remote.
Exactly. Well, I mean, you think about it. You buy a new battery and it comes in a giant box.
The planet can't take it.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Especially when you consider that they have them in the store. And what happened was I did my grocery shop.
Mm-hmm.
I do my shopping on the app.
Yes.
And I buy everything on the app. And then when you get there, you check in and they bring it out to your car.
Mm-hmm.
The best thing ever invented. Like, legit.
See, we get ours delivered. We don't have to go pick it up.
I live too far out. I can't get it delivered.
Okay.
So, yeah. So I know they have them in the store.
Mm-hmm.
But they, instead of putting it in my order from the store, they shipped it to me. Overnight.
That's just stupid.
FedEx. Yeah, FedEx brought it.
In the most ridiculous fucking box ever.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, when I came out the front door and I saw that box sitting on the porch, I was like, you're shitting me, right? Nope, they were not kidding.
To be fair, if I had a box like that, I was like, ooh, what did I buy myself? Then pick it up and it's light as fuck. I'd be like,
right? Felt like nothing in it. It's ridiculous.
What did I buy myself? Air. Good. I need this. I'm old.
Killing me.
Oh.
Not even the 3-pack.
No, just a single
coin battery.
That's ridiculous. I mean, it makes me laugh when they do it for one thing that's like, you know, this size. But for a coin battery, that's flat.
Yep. They could have put it in a padded envelope, but no.
They could have put it in your freaking groceries, love.
Right? But I mean, even if they didn't have it in the store and they had to ship it to me, put it in a padded envelope.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you got to do. I don't know. What do I know? Nothing. Nothing's what I know.
Well, no, we know a great many things, but no one listens to us.
Nope.
So we just get to sit here and shake our fists at the sky. And on that note,
you should go to bed.
Yeah.
It's after 11 for you. You should get some sleep.
Yeah. Because, Wyatt will be up in 3 hours. Hopefully it'll sleep through. It'd be nice.
Yeah.
Touch wood. Noggin.
Knock on wood.
All right. So, thank you all for coming to the chat.
It's been fun, as always.
We will be reading this month.
Gods of
Jade and Shadow by Silvia Moreno-Garcia. The live for this will be on the 4th of November. Same back time, same back channel. I'm even putting it in my calendar.
Excellent.
So I remember.
That's right. I woke up this morning and went, when is that supposed to be?
Yeah, you messaged.
The calendar and went, oh, it's supposed to be today.
Is that happening?
Are we still doing that?
Yeah.
What we're doing?
Yes, we're still doing it.
Just checking.
I'd even set up the live and everything beforehand. It's fine. Yeah, but normally I don't do it. Normally I'm scrambling to do it as I'm sitting down when it's 9:30.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I'm glad that I didn't. I'm glad that I set up the stream beforehand because I didn't finish reading the book until 9:30.
Right.
Night, Sharon.
Night, Sharon.
Night, Dion, if you're still here.
Bye, Dion.
Night, all.
Bye, Pat.
Oh,
Oh my God.
sorry. All right,
You
okay.
should be sorry.
So we'll be on the internets from now until then. You know.
We'll be here.
Until next time. Bye.
Bye.